like, whoa, what do you mean?
No. You got the Grand Wiz in this motherfucker, man.
Sure.
Yes.
Yo, good looking out for coming through, man.
So good,
Take this
You know,
swag ass shit off my
I'll
arm.
be checking everything out y'all do, man. This is
up?
tough.
Feeling it?
What? This is pop.
So, Trash,
Talk to me,
niggas been feeling your intros lately.
bro.
Give one air.
Listen. Right now we got man, who you know, obviously one of the main figures inside of the Braveheart group, you know, which consisted of Jungle Horse. You know what I'm saying? Obviously came from, you know, the Godson, Alley Oop and that. Dude been in the game for a minute, you know, very instrumental in terms of, like, I would like to believe, like, you know, to help, you know, basically be a part of Son's career, be a part of Nas' career, and was like one of the fortunate ones to be with him along his, and from the beginning, so to speak.
Definitely.
When his journey started, and you know, I knew they was childhood friends, but we got the brother Grand Wiz up in here, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what we got right now. Right? and we got another, you know, unexpected guest who came with Grand Wizard. You know, the big bro, the OG, DJ, Jeffro D.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hood icon and all that.
Lovely to meet you, beloved.
It's funny because it's kind of hard to define you outside of Bravehearts,
Right.
as you know, but you've been more than an integral part of Nas's career. Kind of, you know, always played the background.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike, you know, most the typical entourage, you know, people that
Member.
people may, member. There you go. Thank you. Thanks for your help, bro.
Mm.
You know, you've been like very instrumental in a lot of things, and I know that because I've been in the studio with you and Nas and see how y'all feed off each other's energy and stuff like that, which is interesting. I guess one of the first things I want to ask you is, you know, what happened with the Bravehearts?
The Bravehearts. First of all, nothing happened to them. The Bravehearts was an extension of Son, you know what I mean? And we was there to fill that void, like, you know what I'm saying? So we did what we did, man.
What do you mean by fill the void?
I mean, fill the void was we was around. You know what I'm saying? We needed something to do.
Pour yourself, this is your water if you need it.
You know, we was around, we needed something to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being around, and we wanted to contribute. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was never nothing that we was trying to go for. You know, multi-platinum hits and awards and all that stuff. It was just like, yo, this the click. You know, we're gonna legitimize them, and you know.
So why did you fall back from Bravehearts 2?
Well,
I know why Horse fell back.
Right. Well, for me, it was kind of personal reasons. You know what I mean? I had a baby, and my baby was kind of sick, man. You know what I mean? And knowing how much some be on the road. You know what I mean? I really
had to make a choice.
I had to make a choice. So it was like, all right, let me do what I got to do. You know what I mean? So I felt
You just made me respect you on a whole new level, man.
Yeah. I had to fall back because of that, man. Because, you know, she really was in a ill situation.
Shit, right?
Yeah, she's
That's
beautiful. Beautiful, you know what I mean? So that was the real reason, you know, that was one reason why I had to fall back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
that's respectfully, that's real.
yeah.
I want not to cut you.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people be saying I talk too much in my interviews. Castro, by the way, says.
I say let the niggas talk.
Right.
But me and you could pop off and run our mouths when you and I talking about the culture, but when we got a nigga in, let them shoot.
I took
Right.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. you didn't have to throw that out there.
What I was gonna say is this. You kind of said something a little while ago. You said, you know, basically, for lack of a better term, you kind of was saying like, yo, we needed something to do. Nigga, I felt a little offended just now because it took me like 10 joints to make a hit record. And for some niggas to just have something to do, y'all niggas had a hit fucking record soon as you came out. I took offense to that shit. I took offense to that shit. I took offense to that shit.
Yeah, it went platinum. It went platinum, man. But I tell you, it's man, how can I explain
How's
this?
your publishing?
My publishing is great. It's all mine. You know what I'm saying? It's all mine, and you know, these times with everything, all this technology going on, it's a good time.
Yeah.
But what was the subject? Oh yeah, it was crazy.
What's your illest memories from that time?
Illest memory. Illest memory. In what capacity? Like what?
All right.
What capacity?
All right. Road life.
Road life. Let me get the ass straight. Road life.
Listen.
The illest memory.
Yeah, go ahead.
Road life. Illest memory.
You gotta be careful with these answers sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta really be careful. Road life. Oh, road life. Ill. We was
Something that you can tell.
okay.
And not get nobody indicted or divorced or
Right. Right.
shit like that.
I can tell you this. This is. I mean, I'm homeboy in a lot of hot water, but I can tell you this. I know we
R. Kelly?
You hit it on the nose. We hit it on the nose. We toured with R. Kelly, right? And
I get it. I love
we
this
toured
story.
with him.
This is dope. This is dope.
And he, you know, at first when you first see R. Kelly, everybody could say that, you know, he had the head microphone,
Yeah.
and the Michael Myers one zip jumpsuit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one zipper joint, and you know he was doing his thing. That was R. Kelly, you know.
I mean,
Yeah, he was doing his thing, and he performed like that. So when we got on tour with him, he kind of like changed up the flow and turned into the R&B thug. You know what I'm saying? So we used to come, you know, in the joint, you know, with shit they never seen before. You know what I mean? We used to rock the Averex.
Was this after the Street Dreams remix? Because I know he was on the hook of the Street Dreams remix.
Oh, I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah, I think this was after the Street Dreams remix. You know what I mean? So he was definitely performing for a few weeks, maybe a few weeks. He was performing with the jumpsuit and the head mic, and then he seen us coming in, you know, rocking the crowd, and you know, rap crowd, the rap set is kind of like different from the R&B set. You know, R&B set got the, you know, you got the props, you got this, that, and you know, you get a lot of screams, you know, you pretty much performing. And the rap set is pretty much just niggas on stage
Rocking the crowd.
yeah, just rocking the crowd. So I guess he must
basic,
have, I guess he must have seen, you know, he must have heard how the crowd was reacting all throughout the show and was wondering, how come, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And he would come out and check us out. You know, check us out, check the show out and check us out. He'd be like, all right, cool. And then next thing you know,
He's coming out like
come
that.
out with 3-4 chains on. He got the motherfucking Averex jackets. And mind you, we was like the first to rock Averex. You know what I mean? We used to rock it in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So we just brought it back when niggas was fun.
Yeah.
So, you know, he started wearing the levers, and then he got to the R&B thug. He was the R&B thug from then on.
So he got his gangster from Bravehearts.
He got his gangster from Nas
Yeah,
and
y'all heard it
Bravehearts.
first.
From
Y'all
Nas
heard it
and
first.
Bravehearts. That's right. That's a fact.
Was there any creep energy?
I don't say yeah.
That's what I thought you was gonna talk about.
Nah.
Honestly, from the P tapes in 01?
Yeah.
02, I was like, that was enough for me then. So for me, seeing, they always say vicariously, right? Second, third party, whatever. They say that it was always enough for motherfuckers to know, and then you toured and shit. So I was literally sideways waiting for the punchline. Like,
That's some shit, man. Like, motherfuckers used to come to us on some side shit, like, yo, man, watch out for this dude, like, shit like
Word?
that. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Like, what would they say? Like,
like, you know, just be careful, you know.
I don't mean to laugh.
That's just
Be
real, man.
careful.
And I didn't understand it. And
Did you leave your drink after that? Would you like leave your drink around the studio on
no, we didn't, we wasn't around them like that. But we came upstairs to couples parties and shit. You know, it was crazy. You know, it was crazy.
Like what, man? Yo, you getting
I mean, like a
stingy.
lot of chicks, maybe 40, 50 girls in the room. You know what I mean? And we in there just chopping it up. Everybody, they waiting for all though. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, you get to see some crazy shit. It's
Yeah.
just interesting.
You could speak on this as much or whatever little as you want, right?
Okay.
I want to know from your perspective, right? As much as you could talk about it, right? What was up with the funny energy between Trag and Nas? Because my whole, like, from the height of the whole bridge, right, I was locked up, right?
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm just like expecting what the world expected from the hood. You know what I'm saying? And when it never when it never happened, I'm like, it was like a missed moment of fucking, like, you know what that shit could have been if everybody was how the world perceived, right?
Question.
And we all know that Trag was an influence to Nas. What's up with
Definitely.
Why ain't that shit click?
Okay, it's two different eras first, right?
All right.
Trag was from the earlier era where we was, what, 11 years old watching
Right.
Trag. Praising Trag, like, yes, keep going. And he's from my building.
Def Jam niggas?
And he's from, no, he ain't dumb because I live right upstairs from Trag. You know what I'm saying? Him and his mom was on the first floor. I was on the second floor. You know what I'm saying? Baby Shan was on the third floor. So I was, you know what I'm saying? I used to go downstairs, you know what I'm saying, and eat with him, and he used to come upstairs and eat with me. So it was nothing in that, nothing. He was just from a different era in the game.
All right.
You know what I mean? He was balling with Molly and going out and doing his thing. But Trag also was a hard thug. And you being around real thugs, you know, you kind of like gotta watch out, and you know, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Act like I'm not in the car right now.
I really am.
That's why I'm not even looking back. I'm looking him dead in his eyes. Like, don't even.
Really am.
This is
If
you and
you
I.
hear what I'm saying, if you hear what I'm saying. So, you know, you really gotta watch out. So that was one reason, because someone was in the street. You know what I'm saying? So another reason, well, I can't tell you what son was thinking, but this is from my perspective, from my point, you know, from how I see it. Another reason is, you know, yeah, like, niggas was moving in two different lanes. You know what I'm saying? But musically, I don't think Son had any no thing with Trag, feeling no thing with Trag musically. You know what I mean? It was, I think it was always some love there to do music. You know what I mean?
Trag.
What up?
Add on in this, like, all right, from what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
From all of the stories vicariously being around you, right? I heard that that at a time where it was very probable that some type of union would happen, Jay-Z told Nas that you was like basically like fuck him when you was trying to concentrate on CNN.
It was a situation like at least from what I heard. I don't like to get into the he say she say shit, but the bottom line is I have a show, and I know people want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Let me preface this by saying, me on this show, right? I'm always like, why won't niggas ask the shit that I want to know about? And I know I'm not the only fucking one that want to know this shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things in my brother's life, if I wasn't there or didn't experience at least by hearing it go down,
Right.
I don't pry. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Unless there's like a premise to bring it up.
No doubt.
So now I'm like, it's not just quote unquote his side. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we got Bravehearts here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like feeling energy when something's brought up. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So it kind of sincere energy forces people to be sincere.
No doubt.
If you get my
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I'm gonna say this, right?
go ahead.
And not that I want to like I said, I know people want to know because it's always been like a haunting question, if you will, in terms of like, you just want to know like, yo, why these niggas ain't come all together?
Right.
And it's not just on the me and Nas angle, just all around the board. And you know, those are a million other stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind even tapping on as far as like from my perspective. But there was a situation where we did a show, and from what I heard, somebody went back and said something to Jay, and Jay's people said something to Nas, something like that. Like I said, I don't really be on the he say, she say, sucker shit.
Right.
But there was a lot of things going on, and when you got situations like that, you know, and like he said, it could have been, you know, an apprehensive feeling towards me.
But I tell you this,
because I was in the street.
When it comes to the bridge and son, he couldn't. I don't. In my heart, I don't believe he could let somebody influence him
In that way.
You understand? In my heart, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with son since the 3rd grade, so in my heart, I don't believe that he'll let somebody influence him to go at anything pertaining or with a thought that from QB. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, I don't see that.
That to me, living outside the situation, right? Yeah. It just kind of, you know how like you just be grabbing at straws, trying to make sense with your little conspiracy theories.
Right.
And I'm like, when you hear records around that time, it was enough to be like, all right, they're rocking, right?
No doubt.
And then the Calm Down record, it got made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then for me, hearing that, like, it was like, it kind of makes sense. Mm-hmm. Me, I'm just like, at this point, I want to see some type of fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I'll
like,
tell you this though, it was a few attempts, right, son?
Yeah.
Few attempts, and those attempts was worthy attempts, right?
Did he drop the ball?
They was worthy attempts.
And the attempts?
No, the attempts they was
dropped
good.
the
He
ball.
never dropped the ball. He never dropped
the
the ball because they were successful. The attempts were successful. Now, from then on, it's all about the individual. You understand what I'm saying? I'll tell you a story. Nori came from under his flag.
All right.
Right? Nori came and got under Sun flag, but it wasn't like he was a part of Sun or a part of
Now you talking about the
springboard.
era?
Yeah, exactly. He springboard from that. Boom. You understand what I'm saying? So he took it upon himself. He said, all right, cool. I'm on stage right here. I'm in the limelight with them. I'm going to go over here and make some shit that y'all can't deny. And that's what it is. So it's all on the individual. The attempts was made. So it's all about what you do with that at that point.
All right, yeah, because saying from the I'm Leaving record,
oh man,
we got a whole situation off. It
was explosive. Everybody know that. Everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? And that's business. You know, if everybody's their individual artists, we come together, and then when we leave, I'm doing my thing,
exactly.
And everybody's supposed to do the same. So it's like that. You know what I mean? Son is gonna focus on son.
Do you think there's like room for like another QB's Finest?
Definitely.
With a tour.
Oh man.
I think the real letdown of that project was that there wasn't no real cohesive long term tour.
Right.
That would have been dope.
That would have been very explosive. I think it's room for anything and everything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Everything is a possibility because
how much of a probability do you think
we're all legendary in our own right? A probability we could bring the probability up mad high with just work. You know what I'm saying? With just work and working with each other. You know what I mean? So it's and the time is so beautiful that I think that it'll come.
I want to push for
it would go faster.
Heroes.
You know what I'm saying? It would go faster, and everything would come together much faster with just work.
I want to ask you this. I mean, I know you got your own project coming out. Like I said, by your own right, you definitely earned your own place in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But
I hope so, man. I was on 7 out of 9 songs on Illmatic.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hope I got a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got.
And
You
let's
know,
not
I can say
forget
I can say, you know, I contributed.
let's not forget you had a hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You had a hit record. Let's not
Yes,
forget
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
But it's
Yes,
you
sir.
know it
Part
is
of
hard.
many hit records.
When you
I was
have
about to say,
someone,
and
when you have
put
someone-
it back down.
When you have someone
Yes,
like
sir.
Nas, it's kind of hard not to be, you know, not to get those questions because he's such a prominent figure in hip hop. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? And you know, period.
And I want to believe I want to, you know, believe that I had a lot to do with making that brand, you know, making his brand. You know what I'm saying? And that's my
Y'all
nigga.
still
I
talk?
love him forever, huh?
Y'all still talk?
I ain't speak to him in a minute, but that's my nigga. I don't care how long I talk.
Bro,
What I'm saying
that's
is
how I
like,
be.
what up, nigga? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's all good, man.
Why isn't anybody addressing these issues and becoming, you know, some type of mentors to these youth and trying to pull them to the side? It seems like they're being encouraged in a sense.
Encourage in my way,
Like I don't see anybody.
you saying since
To me, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Okay, I get it.
You understand where I'm coming from?
All right.
Why isn't there any intervention going on between the OGs? Because when I come to the hood, I see you OG.
No doubt.
I see mad OGs
No doubt.
in the club.
No doubt.
How active do we need to be? Do we need to be more active?
Active.
Are we hurting QB right now?
Okay.
That's a big question.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real deep question, man. Alright, so I'm out there. I see everything. I see what's going on, right? And it's a whole new time period.
But the same things is going on.
The same things is going on, but there's new nuances that make the feeling of I don't give a fuck much stronger.
Is that an excuse though, not to?
It's not an excuse to
Put in
ignore
work?
it, but it makes it harder to reach. You know what I'm saying? Because the I don't give a fuckness. You know what I'm saying? It makes it harder to reach to you know what I mean? Because some of these little niggas, you look in their eyes and you see a blank. You know what I mean? You see a blank. You don't see no
light.
You don't see no inspiration, no type of. And then I wonder, are they doing this on purpose? You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta say, you know, who's the influence?
I feel where you're coming from.
Because influence, I have anybody listen. If you're influenced by anybody, you're gonna listen to that person.
Is there
that's
enough?
why
Is this what I'm
pardon me.
saying? Yeah, like I feel where you're coming from,
Right.
And you know, sometimes I found myself getting caught up in, you know, not responding or not approaching the youth because I would see the difference or I looked at it as a difference. And that very same thing you said, I look in their eyes and
What do you mean you saw the difference?
I saw the difference of me and them, meaning like when I was
where
there.
you was at, and where they at.
But then I look at it too and I say it's no different.
It is
Because I know
different,
when
son.
dudes try to talk to me, they
Wasn't
had to
trying
see
to-
that I didn't give a fuck.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
because
but-
I didn't give a fuck.
Exactly.
They had to see it.
But,
I
but
be
let me
wishing-
tell
I
you
be-
something.
go ahead.
I think it was a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'm thinking, are they doing this on purpose? That's what I just said, right? Are they doing this on purpose? Like you just like not.
Wasn't you very
not,
purposeful?
Not that they had hard times and it's hard in the crib. There's no food and it's no. Now they gotta go out and do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
It's like I wanted
you look
to
at some
go
of
and do
these and
this.
they moms is working and they got, you know what I'm saying? You be like, what's wrong with this little nigga?
Is it more because
Hold on, though. The generations before it made it seem lit, my nigga. Dead ass. Niggas was rapping about all that shit like it was the shit to be.
But
so
you
that's what we
also
aspired
rap the
to be.
other half too, the
That's a
consequence too. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Niggas
That's
argue
a-
both sides.
That's the part. See, that's the thing. Like, you know, when I go around I had dudes like, yo, son. Yo, that war, son. I'm like, yeah, no doubt. Then they'll say something like, yo, I called my first case to that shit. I'm like, damn, that's not what I was trying to give you, nigga.
Right.
I wasn't trying to give you that plate, beloved.
Right.
You didn't hear what I said in the next line?
Niggas don't be like niggas don't be like, yo, you saw Scarface smoke this best friend and got killed.
Niggas ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
basically, you see exactly. You know what I'm saying? They just the rise. You know what I'm saying? So
can I say something?
Go ahead, beloved.
Well, you know they got 696 out there, and I mean, that's a start. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to a lot of the youths.
Right.
You know,
696 QLA.
Yeah.
These are you know, like.
Well, I think they might need to be open like
with
all
696,
night.
beloved.
It's an organization. They're reaching out to the teens out there.
All right.
And they have brothers that the teenagers could look up to, like Chicken Father. He works there.
God bless.
And so they look up to him, so he can diffuse a situation. Like he sees somebody, you know, when they open, and he see them outside arguing, he could diffuse it. They listen to them. They could come in. They got boxing inside. They got computers inside. But they close at night.
Yeah,
I think they need to be open.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the problems is like overnight. Is at night, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's what. Not to cut you, sorry.
Right. So, I'm thinking they need to be open a little bit, like maybe all night. But what I did 2017, I reached out and I was playing music for the basketball tournaments for free, giving back, and just trying to reach out to some of the teams.
Yeah, good shit
like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you heard of Piff Jones?
No question.
Yes.
I posed like very similar question to him, right? About because you know once we have any type of prestige, we have an influence.
No question.
So I'm like, and I grew up gang banging disciples. He's banging Crip. So I'm like, what are you doing to try to curb some of this violence, like what Trav was saying, right? Because just the and the only reason why I had brought that up with him in the car, right? It was like just the visual of someone seeing a folk and a Crip in the car right now, they banging in the streets.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and they doing something positive that could change somebody's life, right? And he stated, when I asked him what is he doing, he stated he's trying to like he's instituting like teaching music and stuff to the kids
no doubt.
In the hood. Like he's like there was no classes even to like play an instrument, how to construct a beat, like the business, royalties, you know what I'm saying, publishing and all that, just anything that he's trying to like make workshops,
no doubt,
to give back to the kids in the hood. And I think that's basically kind of what you were just saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying, and not to just to elaborate on it a little longer. Like,
salute to Piff.
I think especially with somebody like you, is it like you be good at that? You know what I'm saying?
That's why you brought that up.
Yeah. I tell you, my nigga, I be like the ones I could talk to that'll talk to me. You know what I mean? I definitely throw game. You know what I'm saying? And I try to try to let them see shit. Yeah, in my own way, I definitely reach. But there's some. I got some plans, man. Some real innovative plans for the whole hood, man.
I like
you
to
know
see
what I mean?
Yeah.
For the whole hood, and I'm trying to get brothers off the street. I'm trying to give brothers a chance to make money. I'm talking about everybody. I want to give brothers a chance to, I want to let the crime go down. You know what I mean? When you're making money, you ain't got
exactly
time to do crime.
When you're making money, and sometime before the money comes, it's because if you're doing something consistently and you're doing it well, and there's a certain quality you're doing it with, the money's gonna come.
Oh, that's a fact.
So even before the money, when you're doing something that's adding on to your existence in life, it causes you to value life more.
That's a fact.
And you'll be less prone to throw your shit away. Now I'm gonna jump out the window and say this real quick. If anything we could do on Drive-Bys to help you with this, we're gonna do it. I think I can speak for my brother when I say that.
I'm on the road to redemption myself. I threw a lot of my blessings away. I just said during the whole height. Queensbridge, I spent locked up, and then when I came home, I was only home for a brief stint, and then went away for 10 again, did 10 on 12, like, so now that when you said that you fell back because of your child, right? I had just I got a son, right? And I had fell back into the streets and was like, I get lost when I'm out there. Like,
No doubt.
I'm talking about like all that shit them niggas rap about.
Yeah.
That was my existence.
I feel
Like,
you,
you know
man.
what I'm
I feel
saying?
you.
So, but when I had him, literally, the moment I held him, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, shout out to my
Everybody
nephew Kai, man.
Everybody else's son is somebody else's this.
No question.
Everybody I did shit to is somebody else's this.
No question.
Yeah.
And they couldn't protect them from me.
No question.
Know what I'm saying? That shit terrified me. So it was like, I gotta, if I want the Most High to have good energy towards my seed, I have to try to like redeem that energy. And that's the overall journey that I'm on, trying to put on in some kind of way, shape, or form. So that's what you're saying. What he just said. If anything that we could do to like further it, I'm down myself.
No doubt. I feel that, right? And to touch on it, you know, the reason why I fell back, my daughter had bad kidney. I gave her one of mine.
Wow, you gave your daughter one of your kidneys.
I gave her one of mine. You know what I mean? So that was a big enough reason for me to be like, I'm gonna fall back and chill out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I mean, son got his problems and I got mine. And I gotta take care of mine.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of his. But that was the real reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna support
you know
your
what
shit.
I mean? You know, that's the real reason. But you know, overall, it was good for me because you know I learned the business. You know what I'm saying? And rolling my son, I ain't have a chance to learn the business. You know what I'm saying?
You was too big. You was too caught up. You was when you in it. It's hard to like look at it and break it down.
It is, but you know you can get a crash course, man. You know what I'm saying? Because son got a crash course. You know what I'm saying?
I got a crash course.
You got a crash course, so you know what I mean. It's all in your surroundings.
So you
know
got
what
a lot
I'm
of
saying?
game to give.
I got plenty of game to give right at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
At
gonna
this
want to
point.
pick your brain. That's why I asked.
No, I got plenty of game to shoot out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind throwing it out, man, because that's what we here for. So, you know what I mean? It's all good, man. It's all
So
good.
what else? If you could speak on any of it, what are some of the things you got on the horizon?
Shout out to
Artistically,
Hip Hop Movie.
and
my boy Quan, my partner Quan. Shout out to him. You know, we working on this thing called Queensbridge Projects.com. You know what I mean? Where we going to be doing some real innovative things. I don't want to say
give it away.
Yeah, I don't want to say and you know have him mad at me. You know, I don't want to say, and it's premature. So, you know, we got some real innovative things, and we thinking strictly to give. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about me. It's not even about him. It's like, let's help. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
right.
let's use the
That's
tool
real.
how to do it. You know what I mean?
Let's use
the
our
tool.
power and our influence.
Yeah, you really use the tool. And then, you know, I've been around this shit so long that, you know what I mean? You get to understand how to teach it, how to throw it, how to, you know what I'm saying? How to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's an art itself.
Right, that's a whole art itself that I think a lot of people lack back in the days that they didn't throw game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all
What's
good.
up? It's good to hear, man.
Yeah, man.
What's
yeah.
up with this album, though, man? You still not saying nothing about the
Well,
album.
I tell you this. An album is cool, but you only want to give an album if it's being called. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'd rather
That's what I
just throw throw
Loosies
music
out there.
Yeah, just throw little jabs out there, which I got a few coming. I got some joints with my man Big Horse.
Okay.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Brung
He's
Horse
back at
back?
Yeah. Horse
That's
ain't
my
never
guy
go
right
nowhere.
there,
You know what I mean? You know he's on that side with Heather B and Sway.
Shout out.
Peace to y'all. You know he's on that side and just he's just marinating, checking out the game, watching. You know what I mean? We all just watching, and at the same time, we becoming business ready. So when we do come,
That's right.
so be it. You know what I mean? So
dope.
that's what we that's what I think it's about, man. Just learn.
What message you got?
The game.
What message you got for the world? When I say the world, I mean first your neighborhood, Queensbridge, right?
Right.
And then to anyone who identifies with that demographic.
The message. message. Have a little compassion, man, with your people. You know what I'm saying? And this is a message to the people, to black folks. You know, because we kind of lost in the way and all this shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about us.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I say, like, have compassion and put yourself in other people's shoes. You know what I mean? Because you really get an understanding when you put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You get an understanding of yourself, and you get an understanding of what they going through. You know what I mean?
Damn, yo, this dude grew up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in my head like, yo, I like this nigga.
You
Yeah,
understand, like, this fucking dude grew up.
Yeah, man. Yo,
What's up, beloved? Word of mother, man.
you already know, and being a student from, you know, your expertise of life, you know what I'm saying? I that shit just, you know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Boom, boom. You know what I mean? You get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, baby.
Shout out. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout a couple people out, man.
Go ahead, my nigga.
I first of all, shout out my boy Jeffro D.
That's the OG.
DJ Grand Wiz Jeffro D. I'm tell you who he is real quick. All right. Hip hop came by what, 76, 75, 70, 74, right? He's from Queensbridge, born and raised. He went to Norman Thomas High School, right? And around that time, hip hop was being birthed. It was only in the 5 boroughs. And I'll tell you, he went to Norman Thomas with Kumo D. You know what I mean? What's the lady name? What's her name?
Dibbles D from Queensbridge.
Dibbles D. She's from the bridge. You know what I'm saying? So this is all around the time when the break beats was going around and the Grandmaster Flash tapes and the
there was no hip hop records out then.
No hip hop records.
Not one hip hop record.
Not one hip hop record.
Right. This is back then.
Was not out.
This is
Sugar Hill Gang record was not out yet.
This is maybe
we talking about 77,
talking 77, 76, and I used to watch
78.
him and my Uncle Goon in the living room, 2 turntables.
Shout out to Goon. That's my man, yo.
No question.
Goon is my
no
man,
question.
yo.
Big Goon.
Go ahead.
So I used to watch them in 75, and I was born in 73, 75, 76, 77.
It was 77.
You know what I mean? And I used to watch them doing the damn thing, and they used to give me the mic. You know what I'm saying? And this is early hip hop. And I say that to say he was the first DJ in the hood in Queensbridge to backspin the motherfucking turntable. So when he did it, motherfucker was like, yo, what you doing, man? What you doing? And he like, nah, this is what they doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So he was the first person to do that. So he brought that.
Is Grand Wiz in your name?
Yes, sir. He's the Grand
I was
Wiz.
gonna ask you.
And he's also the father of my cousin, of my aunt, no, of my cousin. He's the father of my cousin, my cousin Jessica. Shout out. So, you know, is relative, and you know, I watched him and Goon do their thing. So you know,
So
what
it's
I mean?
safe to say that's where you got your name
It's
from?
safe to say definitely where I got my name from, and I seen it early. You know what I'm saying? Early. This is before I even met Son.
You're a student of the game. You've been
No
a student.
question. You know what I'm saying? So
That's fucking dope.
yeah,
That's
man.
dope.
Yeah, so that's
circle.
Grand Wiz Jeffro D.
He took
That's another salute.
He took Grand Wizard
I
to
took the Grand
another
Wizard.
level. So I'm just Jeffro D right now. But I'm the first DJ to bring the break beats to Queensbridge. I got it from the Bronx.
Yep. This is
Zulu
This is
Nation.
before Marley now.
Yeah.
This is
I
before
bought the
Marley.
break beats there.
When you were
Before-
saying that, I was already in my head
Yeah,
like,
this
all right,
is
this
before
had to be.
Marlon was only blending back then. Him and Jappy Jap.
No doubt.
Right. Shout
I
out to Jappy
bought
Jap.
the break
No
beats.
doubt.
That's my
Jap,
man.
Jap.
The break beats, the dropping the needle, the echo chamber,
Yeah.
backspinning.
No
And I
question.
put the mic in his hand. How old was you? About 6?
Yeah, about
Then I
6.
put the echo on it. I said, say
question,
something. Say
no
1,
question.
2.
Yeah,
1,
man.
1, 2, 2.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
30 years later,
Yo, I love
before
that,
man,
yo.
trash.
I fucking love that, yo.
This is before my mom's got the crib in 18.
Yeah.
This is before that. So when I got when I moved in, it was already
Yeah,
you know what
man,
I
I
mean? We
love
was
that, yo.
already
I love that
like
story right
and
you know what I
Nas
mean?
from my building.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nas was up on the
So
5th
Nas
floor.
was watching me.
He was on the
Live
Second
House,
floor.
6, 7, 8.
That's
You know
L.
what I'm saying?
He was,
Just in the
and that's
middle.
another
Yeah.
block, but he was.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
45.
It's relative, man. So
Yo,
everyone's watching.
I say this. I like this. I like your vibration so much. Like when we doing certain things, man. Like I want you to come in if it's cool. Like I want him to get on the show again.
Of course.
I want Wizard
It's all
on the
good.
show.
It's all good, man.
All right.
Anybody who I end up liking as a human being, right?
Yeah.
Whenever it makes sense to vibrate together, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like I don't give a fuck
indeed.
what it.
Indeed.
Same way I was like when Traj extended like yo whatever you got going, with however we can help, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Another way is yo whenever, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you're available and we need it, yo pull up. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Because now that I see you have like ill insight, now it's like all right. Right now you're an interview subject. You come back, it's like guest panelist. Like,
Okay.
let's talk about some
It's
shit.
all
Talk
good,
about
man.
the current state of, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
What's going
it's all
on in
good,
hip
man.
hop. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I like that shit. I like
Yes,
the idea of
it's
that.
all good,
I'ma
brothers.
say this,
I
man.
was just about to ask you, got something to add on?
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna add on. Just ended up, man. We had a great interview with Grand Wizard. We found, I found out how Grand Wizard got his fucking. I always looked at it like, oh, alright, there's some hip hop shit, just know. But I was like, damn, Wizard kind of young. What made him throw the Grand Wizard? Like that was some older shit before me niggas did.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you did it, I was like, something's young for that. Like, but now I see, I got an education today. I got a fucking education, you know, and I got a story like that kind of just gave me a remnants of myself coming up in hip hop, like the whole with the echo 1 1 1 2 2. Like I feel that, man. Everything over, man.
Appreciate your time, my brother.
You already?
Yo, Drive-Bys,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Bang, bang.
Bang.
I like this. This shit was good
That
shit.
shit was dope, man.
Yo, I didn't even know that, son.
Yeah, son. Yeah, man.